Hello and welcome to Yoga Pilates Fusion. This is going to be a video that's under 30 minutes and we're going to move fairly quickly through the Pilates series. So take breaks whenever you need to. On the yoga section, we'll be holding our stretches and poses a little bit longer. So let's go ahead and begin. We're going to start in the middle of our mat. Our arms are right by our side and we're in mountain pose. We're going to take a couple deep breaths in, rolling the shoulders up. Exhale, bring them back down. And again, a nice deep breath in. Exhale, and relax our arms down. Taking a breath in. Exhale on top. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, come all the way up. Interlace those fingers. Elongate the head. Tuck the chin down and bring your head back. So we don't want to jar our head forward. Squeeze the glutes, breath comes in. Exhale to the right. Breath comes in. Exhale to the left. Back to center. We're going to look up towards the ceiling, bring those arms back, slightly push the hips forward, hyperextension of the spine. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, we're elongating from the hips. Lifting those arms up towards the ceiling, hinging forward, activating those abs. Relax the arms down, let them swing, and start to march right and left. Bending both knees, going into our cat and cow stretch, head up, tail up, looking up towards the ceiling. Exhale, inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, curl. Inhale. Exhale, head up, tail up, and our last one, and curl one vertebrae at a time all the way to a standing position. Elbows are by our side, palms are facing up, a little chest and shoulder stretch. As we're stretching out the chest, go ahead and start to grip your mat with your toes. We're just waking up that fascia in the feet. Interlace those fingers behind you, draw the arms down, breath comes in. Exhale, lift those arms up. We're going to start to increase the blood flow a little bit. So walk those feet out about hip width. Take that breath in, inhale, going into our chair pose. Reach those fingertips up towards the ceiling and slowly start to sit down into that imaginary chair. Try not to let your knees go over your toes. So sit back as much as you can. Breath comes in. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, sit down. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, exhale, and lift up. We're going to go ahead and come up on those tippy toes. Balls of the feet, breath comes in. Slowly start to sit down, lifting those heels up as high as we can. Excellent job. Slowly come up, keeping those heels lifted. Squeeze those quads. Heels come down, feet come together. Breath comes in, first forward fold. Use your block if you have one, if that low back feels really tight on this, or if you feel any sort of sharp pain, always support yourself. Inhale, arms come up, lifting up. Hands come to sternum, lifting your right leg, and we're going into tree pose. We have 3 standing poses. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale. Working on balance. In the tree pose, breath comes in. Exhale, lift the other leg. Once you get your balance, slowly bring those arms up. In between each balance, we're going to go into a forward fold. Good. Feet come together. Inhale. And into that forward fold again. Exhale down. Remember, from our forward fold, we can also support ourselves if we need to. If this is feeling okay for you, bring those fingertips to the elbows, let your body hang. Inhale, hands come to the small of the back, slowly come up, going into dancer. So we're gonna go ahead and drop our hand down, grab onto that foot, palm is up. Kick the leg away from the body, reaching out. Good, release, take a breath in. Drop the other hand, grab onto that foot, using the strength of the leg to stretch out the chest into dancer. Excellent, feet come back down. I'm gonna face you again. Breath comes in. Exhale, forward fold. From our forward fold, we're gonna go ahead. Palms are facing up. We're going into gorilla. So we're tucking those hands underneath the feet and we're trying to rest the back of the hands onto the ground. Take the hands out, bend the knees, breath comes in. Right arm in front of the left, into eagle. Bend the knees, tap the right leg up and over the top. Trying to tuck that foot behind, slowly lifting those elbows up, stretching out the back of the shoulder. Inhale, arms come up. Left is in front of the right. Bend the knees, tap the left leg out and curl it behind. And release, breath comes in, last forward fold. Exhale all the way down. Bend the knees, slowly bring those arms up. We're gonna go ahead and go nice and wide going into our warrior series. So you want your wrists directly over those ankles. You're gonna go ahead, bend the right knee and point that right toe out. So your knee and your toes going in the same direction. This is our warrior two. We're reaching forward, exhaling into reverse warrior. From reverse warrior, going into bent angle. Right hand goes down to the ground, reaching up. If that feels really far down to the ground, you can go ahead and support yourself with that block. Bring that top hand down, breath comes in. Exhale and reach it now towards your right toe. Inhale one more time. Exhale and reach. From this position, we're going to go into triangle. So now both legs are straight, looking up towards the ceiling. Cartwheel the arms down for hip flexor. Gently set your knee down to the ground. Whatever leg is back, that same arm reaches up. If you can, both arms up. Hands come down to the ground, lift the leg up, and now we're going to twist towards our knee for spinal twist. Hands come down to the ground, forehead to knee, or pyramid. Slowly bring the hands to the small of the back, lift yourself up. We're going to take a step forward and go into our first salute to the sun. Breath comes in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, step back. So we're in a nice strong plank position. You can drop to your knees if you would like, right? We're going to lower ourselves down to the ground into a hover. Exhale out at dog, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, lift those hips up. Exhale, down dog, stretching out the calves. Feet should be hip width apart, pushing yourself away from your hands. Back into a plank position. Remember, you can drop to your knees into a side plank, shoulders stacked over the wrist. Nice job, everyone. And remember, you can be on a knee. Inhale, back into a plank, other arm, side plank. Back into a plank, drop those hips, exhale, up dog. You can be on the balls of your feet or the tops of your feet. And last, down dog. Come up on the balls of the feet, exhale. Bend those knees, hop it forward, and slowly come up. Excellent. Relax down. We're back into the middle of our mat. Take a big step out again. Right? Left foot is going to go ahead and point out. We're going to go into our warrior two again. Looking towards that bent knee. Reaching forward. Exhaling into reverse. Sink into that stretch. Ideally, your knee and your hip would be at the same level. Inhale, drop that hand down. Exhale, reaching up towards the ceiling. Top arm comes down, breath comes in. Exhale, reach towards the wall. Again, inhale and exhale. Reaching towards the wall, you're going to go right, or towards the ceiling, excuse me, you're going to go into your triangle. Close your eyes, it's a lot more balance. Bring the arm down to the ground into hip flexor. Gently let that floating bone, your patella, the kneecap, onto the ground, reaching up with one arm or with two. Both hands come down to the ground, and you're going to go into your spinal twist, twist towards the knee. One hand on either side of the foot, forehead to knee. Hands come to the small of the back, slowly lift up. Take a big step forward, salute to the sun, breath comes in. Exhale, down to the ground. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, hop back. Inhale, down into your hover position or all the way down onto the ground. Exhale, out, up dog. Remember, anything you do on your hands, you can also be on your forearms. Lifting the hips up, exhale, out, down dog. Slowly start to bend the elbows, the head, the nose, the chin, the chest. Exhale, lift up. And reverse that, or just lift the hips up. Bring your right knee forward for pigeon. Either up on the hands or relax down. We're trying to hold these poses or stretches 10 to 30 seconds. And lift yourself back up into down dog and bring the left knee through. Because these videos are quite short, we're just going to move from pose to pose and we're switching gears now into Pilates. So I'm going to go ahead and face you. My feet are together. I'm drawing in with those abs. So a side view. I don't want to push my belly out. I want to think about drawing it in, okay? So we're drawing in with those abs, and we're going to go ahead and warm up in that boat position. So right leg, left leg, both legs. Right leg, left leg, and both legs. One more time, right leg, left leg, and both legs. Cross those ankles and relax forward. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do that one more time. So single, single, double, or all doubles. I can have my hands on the ground, or I can lift them up. So single, single, double, or all doubles. Double, 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 or single, single, double. One more time, single, single, and double. Hold if you can. Drop the arms if you need to. Holding for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide those legs down all the way straight. Relax forward. Going into our Pilates roll up. Breath comes in, and we're going down one vertebrae at a time. Nice and smooth. Keep the heels on the ground. Breath comes in. Exhale, curl up, and dive down towards those ankles. If you're having a hard time with that, grab onto your thighs to slow yourself down, or maybe put an extra rolled up towel on the small of your back. Inhale. Exhale, curl down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, pull those abs in. Exhale, curl up. 2, 3, 4, and elongate forward, breathing out. One more time, and we're gonna stay down, curl down. 2, 3, 4, into our single leg stretch. Right leg lifts up, we lift up, do a pulse, pulse, and switch. Switch, switch, switch. No hands if you can, having them by your side. Most advanced would be up over the head. Keep breathing. And then hold one knee in, stretching out the other leg, and switch, switch. As you're doing this, keep switching, lifting the head and the shoulders up off the ground. Abs are pulled in a little quicker in 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to work those side muscles, those obliques. Hands are going to be barely touching the head. It's like we're squeezing a tennis ball underneath our chin, and twist, twist. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Big stretch. All right, we're going to go into, it's called teaser prep. So it's like the boat and the roll up together. So we're going to bring those legs up, take a breath in. We're going to slowly curl up one vertebrae at a time without pushing our legs out. We curl back down. Inhale. Exhale, curl up. 2, 3, shoulders are set, and come back down. 2, 3, and again, come up. 2, 3, and come back down. 2, 3, stretch those legs out. We're going to go ahead and bring the arms out wide, those legs out wide, okay? And this is, I call it the starfish. So right arm to left leg, and then I come back down. Now you can also just try to lift your head and add a little twist as well. All right, we're going to do 10 of these. Ready? Here's 1, and back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Pilates roll up, feet come together, slowly curl up and dive down. All right, let's bring those legs behind us, and we're going to go into our cat and cow stretch. We did this one in the beginning as well. Curl the spine and head up, tail up. One more time, curl the spine, head up, tail up. All right, so we're gonna lift with those abs, okay? So that deepest layer, the transverse abdominis, we've gotta get that to be pulled in to work the muscles along the spine. So we're reaching out, strengthening the multifidi, and switch. As we do this, don't let your low back sag down. So almost like push up against, as if I had my hand on the small of your back. And switch. And switch. Excellent. All right, we're gonna drop down to our forearms and our toes, squeezing the glutes. This is our low plank position. All right, we are holding for 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax it down. Okay, we're gonna try this on each arm. Okay, remember you can always drop down to a knee. So you're gonna face me. We're gonna be up on our forearm, shoulder is stacked over that elbow. We're gonna drop our hip down and come up without moving the shoulder joint. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, and 8. Switch arms, reaching up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All the way onto our belly. We're reaching out with those arms. Okay, chin is tucked down again. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Lifting up, working the erector spinae, so that low back. If you can, both arms, both legs for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push yourself back into child's pose. Big toes are touching. So as you're holding that stretch, let that chest just feel heavy down towards the ground. Okay. And then we can slowly walk those fingertips to one side, stretching out those lats, those big muscles in your back. And slowly walk your hands to the other side. All right, we're going to introduce something a little bit new to some of you. It's called the fetal 5. So it's a little bit of hip mobility, which is wonderful for injury prevention. So you're going to support your head. Your knees are going to be directly in front of your hips. So you don't want your knees down, okay? We don't want to roll back. So pretend there's a wall right behind me that's touching me. You're going to lift the ankle and the knee up and down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ankles are together. Lift the knee up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Knee to knee, so my toe is pointed up towards the ceiling, and then toe goes to my heel. Knee to knee, toe to toe. Knee to knee, toe to toe. So internal and external rotation. And last one. Excellent. Now we're making a circle with that kneecap. I'm not extending my leg, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Opposite way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Raise both ankles up. Clamshell for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold that knee out. Kick it out for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. Into our Z sit. And reach over. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale, other way. All right, swing those legs over to the other side. So we're supporting the head. The knees are right in front of those hips again. All right, we're not rocking back as we move those legs. So lifting the knee and the ankle up and down. There's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ankles together. Lift just the knee for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Knee to knee, toe to toe. That's 1. There's 2, 3, abs are drawn in, 4, and 5, circles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, opposite way, 1, 2, 3, feeling that glute medius, 4 and 5, ankles are together, we lift them up, clamshell again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold it up on 5, kick it out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Z-sit, a little stretch. Inhale, come up and stretch. All right, we're gonna lay on our back. Bring those knees to the chest. And you can let them fall to one side if you would like, stretching out that low back. And bring the knees over to the other side and just let them fall. And knees come back to center, lifting both legs up, a little hamstring stretch. We're just gonna do one more stretch. Bend those knees, place the right ankle over the left knee, reach through, and then I like to take my right elbow and push that knee away from me. And switch. Stretching out those glutes, the bottom. And then just in a little bit, we're gonna end in corpse pose. And we're just gonna do a couple breathing exercises. So our feet are gonna be flat on the ground. Legs are straight, palms are up. That's gonna open up the chest a little bit more. We're gonna take a couple nice deep belly breathing breaths. So we push the belly up towards the ceiling as we inhale. And then exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Each time we do that, we're going to inhale in a little bit slower. We're going to exhale out a little bit slower. And I'd like you just to go ahead and do this on your own for the next couple minutes, trying to relax your body every time you exhale out. If you have a hard time sleeping at night, this is a great way to try to relax. Don't let your mind wander. Try to focus just on how your belly feels as you inhale and it expands, and as you exhale and it collapses. We're going to do that for the next minute. And then just take another nice deep breath in. As you inhale, we're going to bring those arms up over the head. As you exhale, point the toes, elongate that body. Thank that body for all that hard work it did for you today. Inhale, relax. And exhale, last stretch. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.